Rusky Ed here, and the topic of this lesson is arguments. Attempt to translate the sample sentences before the end of the intro song. Utilize the pause button if you desire more time.
Rusky Ed is here, and in case it's not completely clear, to learn to read in Russian you must know lots of Russian words and where they go.
It's hard to have a good argument without words to express your point of view. In this lesson, we take a look at a few words relevant to arguing, quarreling, and just plain disagreeing, beginning with sample sentence number 1, which goes like this. Они слишком часто спорят. It means they argue too often. The word of interest here is a form of the verb спорить, and спорить means to argue, discuss, debate, or wager. By the way, a slightly different way to word the phrase is like this. Они слишком много спорят. It also means they argue too much. Sample sentence 2 is as follows. Они обсуждали политику. It means they argued about politics. The focus word here is a form of the verb обсуждать, and обсуждать means to discuss, to consider, or to talk over. Using the focus word from sample sentence 1, the sentence could be rephrased as Они спорили о политике, which also means they argued about politics. The third sample sentence goes like this. Давай будем сориться. It means let's not have a quarrel. The word of interest here is ссориться, and ссориться is a verb which means to quarrel. Next up, we have sample sentence number 4. Не сбивайте меня толку этими фактами. It means don't confuse me with the facts. Here we inspect a form of the verb сбивать, and in this sentence, сбивать means to become confused. Although it can also mean to slip out of position, to be disconcerted, to be wrong, or to be thrown off. It's worth noting that the phrase сбивайте толку means to become confused. In fact, we see a form of this phrase in the final sample sentence, which goes like this. Его аргументы окончательно сбили меня толку. It means his argument was confusing. The focus word here is окончательно, and окончательно means final or finally, depending on whether it is being used as an adjective or an adverb. By the way, it should be mentioned that толку is a form of the word толк, and толк means sense as well as a few other things. Also, it should be pointed out that the perfective form of спевать is спить. And now for a few bonus sentences. Меня нужно больше информации. It means I need more information. Она запросила дополнительную информацию. Она запросила дополнительные сведения. Both mean she asked for additional information. And его аргументы не убедительны means his argument was not persuasive. The focus words for this lesson include спорить means to argue, обсуждать means to discuss, ссориться means to quarrel, сбивать means to become confused, and окончательно means finally. Rusky Ed, signing out now. До свидания!
Rusky Ed is here, and in case it's not completely clear, to learn to read in Russian you must know lots of Russian words and